Okay. In 1970, poet and magician Jill Scott Heron released his famous piece, The Revolution Will Not Be Televised. It quickly became an anthem for social change and a powerful critique of media and consumer culture. Scott Heron's work demonstrated the profound impact that art and music can have on social awareness and activism. Although relatively brief, Jill Scott Heron's life and his career left an indelible mark on music and poetry and social activism. The influence of Jill Scott Heron can be divided into three key areas: his background, his significant accomplishments, and his legacy and his lasting legacy. Jill Scott Heron was born on April 1st, 1949 in Chicago, Illinois, and grew up in Jackson, Tennessee, and the Bronx, New York during his youth. The Civil Rights Movement and the Vietnam War were prominent issues shaping the American society. These events greatly influenced Scott Heron's worldview and inspired him to use his art as a means of social commentary and change. His early exposure to literature combined with his passion for music set the stage for his future career as a groundbreaking artist. Scott Heron's impact on music and society is very profound. He is often credited as one of the progenitors of rap music due to his spoken word performances that combine jazz, blues, and funk with powerful lyrics addressing social issues. His notable work, such as The Revolution Will Not Be Televised and Winter in America, addresses themes of racial inequality, political corruption, and social justice. Scott Heron's collaborations with musician Brian Jackman resulted in influential albums like Pieces of a Man and Winter in America, which remains timeless for their poignant messages and innovative sound. Jill Scott Heron's legacy continues to resonate in contemporary music and social activism. His work paved the way for future generations of artists who use platforms to address social and political issues. Scott Heron's influence is evident in the music of hip-hop artists, spoken word poets, and activists who draw inspiration from his fearless expression and commitment to change. His contributions helped bring the attention of issues of systematic injustice and inspired a movement of artists dedicated to raising awareness and fostering social change. Jill Scott Heron's life had a significant impact on music, poetry, and activism. His background, achievements, and his legacy continue to inspire and influence generations of artists and activists. Jill Scott Heron's work reminds us of the power of art and music to challenge the status quo and inspire social change. Even though his life was relatively brief, his legacy endures, serving as a testament to the lasting impact of creativity and activism in our world.